Very big announcement today about more help with people who are paying the extreme costs of childcare. Stuart Robert, Federal Government Minister, joins us in the man cave. Minister in the man cave, we like that. So what happened today? How does it change somebody's life?
Look, great to join you in the man cave. As you know, if you've got a child in childcare, there's an 85% childcare subsidy you receive for children. And of course, it's means tested and off it goes down. What we've not just announced today, we announced it in the budget, but it starts today. And parents don't need to do anything. It'll happen automatically for the second and the third child. The childcare subsidy will be up to 95% of the full cost. So you'll be paying no more than $6 a day for the second and third child. It's all about economic productivity. It's about building into $1.5 billion of GDP per annum, and it's about making it easier for parents.
My brother-in-law with twins on the Central Coast, very excited to hear that particular announcement.
Oh, I bet he would be. Look, it's $2 billion. It's a lot of taxpayers' money, but you're talking $1.5 billion in GDP per annum, so $6 billion. There are 3 times economic impact, and it's designed to really give parents choice and opportunity. Remember, only 47% of kids go to childcare. 53% of parents make another choice, or they might have a child in 4-year-old preschool. So it needs to be fair and it needs to be equitable, and we think this balance is good.
Look, it's a great thing, but as you said, it flows automatically. You don't have to go and fill out paperwork and double check with
no paperwork, no checking anything, no doing anything. It'll automatic flow for you. But I always say to parents need to anticipate what their gross family income would be in Child Services Australia. Always good to keep a check of that.
Now, Nicholas Rees made a point a little bit earlier, and he's always a bit of a forerunner about what some Labor talking points might end up being, which was, and you saw Turnbull Times, ABC starting this up today, that somehow the ADF's not doing enough in the far north of New South Wales in particular. His line was that there's 100 helicopters that the ADF have, but only 2 are currently being used in northern New South Wales. I can feel a dirty tactic is coming. I can feel that people are wanting to resuscitate the politics of a couple of years ago. What do you say to those who say there's not enough happening, particularly even air support, in northern New South Wales?
Well, clearly he's never pulled a uniform on because he's got no idea about a forced disposition. There is right now 5,000 of our troops on Operation Flood Assist, over 2,000 deployed and committed, others stepping up, and of course others ready to go. 5,000. That is substantial. Almost 10% of our standing combat force ready to go. In terms of air assets, we'll put available whatever air assets are needed to get the job done. Now, yes, you may have 100, but let's take out 20 plus, which are Tiger attack helicopters. You can fit a pilot and a gunnery operator in there. Let's take out 20 sort of Kiowa training helicopters. That's not going to help you. No night vision, no advanced capacity to deal in operational areas. Let's take out 6 or 7 big twin rotary blade CH-47s. That is going to blow houses away, let alone fix them up. And you're then on MRH-90s, you're on Black Hawks, and of course you take out those in maintenance, those supporting frontline terrorism, those supporting operations here and overseas. What you'll find is the ADF are making the resources that are needed, and if we need to expand, trust me, the Minister of Defence will expand assets at the drop of a hat if he's requested.
Yeah, halfway through the sentence when he's asked, if he's asked on those things, right, is how fast he'd be. Last one on this, though. To those that will attempt to make this political, to those that will attempt to try to, again, revive the politics of a couple of years ago, what do you say to them, by either your political opponents or the people in the media who will try to take us back where we were?
Well, first of all, go and meet our fighting men and women who are actually there doing the hard yards. Thank them first. Before you start to criticise our men and women in uniform, I was in Lismore on Friday. As the first minister on the ground, spent a number of hours with the Mayor Steve. I saw you had him on. And we watched the ADF roll into town. I stopped by and chatted with the engineers. If you want to criticise the military and what they're doing, go and see what they're doing, ask what they're doing, speak to their chain of command, speak to the diggers on the ground. Then, if you still wish to criticise one of the finest fighting forces in the world, so be it, but beat on your own head.
Bloody oath, Minister. Thank you so much. Longer chat next time. Thank you.